Let me see what this one dude's gonna do with the sulfur, though.
Yeah? What do you want? Cook is just an overambitious prick. He's gonna get us all killed. Alright. I'm a nobody. Just a survivor. Things were well enough until the NCR threw me behind bars. Alright.
Okay. Hey, Cook, I did the thing, but before I tell you I did it, can you,
Have you wiped out those? What? That cat. What? Have you wiped out those geckos yet?
Yes.
Good. Hey, I got another job for you if you're interested. I want you to head to Red Rock Canyon north of here. Find Papa Khan and ask him if he'd allow the Powder Gangers to join up. There aren't enough of us here to make a real impact on the NCR, and the Khans probably hate the NCR more than we do. Strength in numbers, they say. So will you talk to Papa Khan on our behalf? Great. Come back as soon as you can.
About your reputation as a thug, you are known to occasionally show a charitable side. Okay, so these guys technically don't like me. What happens if I go blow up the cave? Oh. He just kind of straight up denies you. Okay. Well, what happens if I enter through the cave and then go blow it up? Doesn't even allow that? Also, did they just take all my keys away? I clearly had keys. I'm kind of curious if I can go blow it up now. If not, I might just go to do a side quest. I need to find a shovel. That's what I need to do. For real, can I blow it up still? Can I go behind his back and blow it up? Wherever it is. I'll find it eventually. Here it is. No, because that destroys all of Vault 19. I guess I'll let him be with the cons. It's not like the cons hate me. You're just kind of like, hey man, what's up? And I'm like, hey man, what's up? I saved some of your people. How about you don't mess with me? Sure, sounds good. Awesome. I kind of want to know if there's like if there's a step tracker. Hiya, sir.
You've been doing good things for us. Don't think I haven't noticed. What can I do for you? And what benefit would this alliance give us? Well now, the armory could always use more firepower. Very well. Tell the powder gangers we accept their offer. However, they would still have to pass the initiation rite to truly join our ranks.
All right.
Farewell.
Where's their thing? Do I have to go like around this cliffside? Oh, okay. That's an invisible wall. They're like, no, 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 you can't be up there. Oh. Sit down in the outhouse. Oops. Okay, that's high. Doing like a quick little like side quest. Hey man, they said you can join, but you still have to do the right. That chill with you.
Anything from Papa Khan? I'd rather not, but fair enough. We'll do it.
Okay.
See you around.
Later, guys. I need to do all these. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can do that without, like, dying. So I'm just gonna skip ahead. You have 15 more enemies with guns? Deal. Alright, man, are you done, like, doing the thing you want to do? Can I talk to you now? I love when a game glitches and then you gotta go, like, do stuff. And just try to get by.
What I wish to discuss with you can wait for once I get settled in the command room, outsider.
Okay. I'll be right back. I want to see if I can't fix this. Alright guys, I'm either gonna break the game or something. Looking on a form from 13 years ago. Says if it happens, open the console, click on the elder, type disable, don't click anywhere else or something. Don't click anywhere else or something and type enable. Enable should still be selected, which check on the top screen. Okay. Cool. Thank you, form from GameSpot forum from 13 years ago. Awesome. Man, I hate when these games just do that and they like glitch out for a second, then they're just glitched.
When you first showed up on our doorstep, I'll admit at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of great use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here. Though no, we will be keeping an eye on you. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us?
I have no problem.
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
I don't remember doing this, but sure.
While that is disheartening news, there remains hope that the other 2 patrols may still be found alive. I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
Okay. Where do I go buy stuff? Super sledge. Oh, there's power armor right here. Okay, where can I go buy stuff?
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess.
A little bit.
Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Absolutely. Give me some caps.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
Ah! What if I just outed her?
I would. I'm the senior-most paladin in the chapter, and have more combat experience than any 2 others here put together. I'd gladly support another candidate, but no one has the courage to step forward and make the attempt, so it falls to me. I would put this chapter back on the right path, if I could just assume leadership.
You know, what happened? Yeah.
Veronica's a special case. She handles the procurement of supplies. If we didn't let her and those like her back in, we'd all starve. If the Elder could manage it, he'd shut them out as well, and all in the name of security. Which is why we need to replace him.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. So, Veronica's not like... She didn't leave. The way she described it, she left because she didn't want to be here, rather than like, hey... Like, I'm expelled.
I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it? That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
Okay. Hey, where do I go buy stuff?
Pardon?
I hope you've been practicing your drill.
Did you want to try isolating the virus? All right. I'll monitor when it jumps. When I give the signal...
Is there a way to check these?
Evening.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas. Evening.
I'll track the virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
I'm so confused about this, by the way.
Ten seconds.
Don't work too
I'll
hard
track the
there,
virus
Ibsen.
from... Yes, yeah. Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time.
Okay. Oop. Oh, is it this one? Okay, I don't know what to do or where to go. Who can I buy stuff from, by the way?
Evening.
Doc Schuler's a lifesaver.
Only a few people get to
I was hurt
venture
in training the
outside.
other day and she
Usually
fixed
the
me right
trade
up.
Did you get that I bought? I've never seen one modified quite like that.
Yeah, neither have I. Okay, these are the bathrooms.
Fusion are relatively simple.
Yeah, it seems like nobody's interested, though. Well, apparently it's inaccessible. Inaccessible. Words.
I have important work to do, so no time to talk.
Hey, man.
Oh, hey there. Something I can help you with? So, you've been talking to Harden, eh? He's been looking for a way to usurp McNamara ever since the lockdown started. Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. But Elder McNamara has done all right by us. If it weren't for him, none of us would have survived at Helios. I'll tell you what I told Harden. There have been only a few cases of elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood's history. And those involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable of. You can look it up for yourself if you want. I'll grant you access to that portion of the history section of our data store. See Senior Scribe Ibsen about accessing it. I'm sure someone's told you all this before. Several years back, we were running our chapter out the Helios 1 solar power station. Our elder at the time, Elijah, had some kind of obsession with the place, which is the only reason we stayed as long as we did. That place was hardly defensible, and we knew the NCR was moving in on us, but the elder refused to budge, insisting that he just needed more time. We never found out what he needed time for. Wave upon wave of NCR troopers hit us from all directions. We held out for a time, but we were grossly outnumbered, and they had more men than we had ammo. Eventually, our positions collapsed. Elder Elijah was nowhere to be found, so McNamara took charge and led what remained of us on a counteroffensive west. We lost a lot of men and women, but we broke through and made it here. Make no mistake, McNamara saved this chapter that day. Who was Elijah more like? He was our elder before McNamara. Bright guy, but just between you and me, he was a little off. Our mission is to recover and preserve the technology of the past, but Elijah wanted more. He sought ways to improve upon technology, make it better. When we found Helios 1, he was like a kid in a candy store, kept talking about the potential and a grand design never realized. He even insisted we set up our base there, against the objection of nearly every paladin. What followed is a whole other story.
I don't know where to go buy stuff, so I'm just going to... It seems like if I take anything, people are just gonna be like, hey! So we're just gonna go look for these people really fast. One's apparently really close. I'm surprised I didn't accidentally find these people. Level 25. I'm almost halfway done. Like 50 or 60, right? I don't remember. I probably just didn't walk over here. Oh wow, centaurs everywhere. Did he give me anything? No. That one was evolved. Mo. Okay. Miscellaneous. I almost have, what, 10,000 caps? Holy shit. Oh. What happens if I walk this way? Pretty sure I'm in an area that I shouldn't be in. Oh, my game crashed. Sick. Okay. So, I think I gotta go discover that one area again. Which kind of sucks, but it wasn't too far. Just killing all the centaurs again. I wish I could have mapped F5 to my buttons on the side of my mouse, but it doesn't like to work like that. Don't worry, I got the evolved mutant. Never mind, that's Veronica. I guess she killed it? She killed it. Hey, Mo. Damn, Veronica!
No problem.